What's going on, guys? Today I'll be discussing a fragrance from the house of Rayhaan. This is their newest release. I'm gonna talk about Rayhaan Crimson. So this came out recently in Bangladesh. As you may know, this is a clone of Creed Centaurus. Many people say that this is a clone of Creed Centaurus. Not many reviews out there, but I've seen one reviewer, I guess, saying that this is a clone of Creed Centaurus. Is it actually a clone of Creed Centaurus? Well, I went to Syed Ahmed Bhai, just to get my nose on Creed Centaurus. You can see. I've tried Creed Centaurus and Rayhaan Crimson side by side, and even side by along with few of my brothers. We tried these two fragrances side by side, and we were actually blown away with the quality of this fragrance. This is the bottle, Rayhaan Crimson, red color bottle, beautiful shade, the red color. Even the glass bottle inside is red color. So I've already reviewed the Rayhaan Elixir. You can check out my review. I'll be dropping the link as well. That is a clone of Rayhaan Elixir. This is a clone of Creed Centaurus. Just look at the bottle. Beautiful, shiny, red, beautiful detailing. I said I don't like this kind of flashy designs, but the red one is kind of good. I like it. So yeah, this is the bottle design for you. Now let me banger of a sprayer, distributes the juice quite nicely. So freshly sprayed one. Now the dry down on my other hand. This fragrance, let me read out the notes to you, then describe the fragrance with you, and then I will talk about whether this fragrance is actually similar to Creed Centaurus or not. So this fragrance, Crimson by Rayhaan, contains cinnamon, cardamom, pink pepper right at the top. Then the mid contains patchouli and heliotrope, and the base contains benzoin, vanilla, tonka bean. Now what do I detect? Right out of the bat, this fragrance showcases the cardamom. The cardamom in this one shines quite nicely. With the cardamom, I get this cinnamon. So this one opens up spicy, warm spicy tone is there in the opening. So with the warm spiciness, what I'm getting is this vanilla. This is a very vanilla forward, sweet type of fragrance with the warm spicy tone. The warm spicy aromatic tone coming from the cardamom, and the cinnamon is giving this fragrance the beautiful dusty spicy tone. Okay, so opens up spicy with the cardamom and the cinnamon, and then showcases this slight bit of vanilla as well in the opening. This has this resinous quality, this balsamic quality. Slowly when this one starts to dry down, the balsamic quality shines through, and I'm getting this slight bit of chocolatey tone in the mid face, especially slight bit of probably the patchouli is chocolatey in this one. So slight bit of chocolatey tone with very mild floral nuance. Okay, so this has this chocolatey nuance, kind of makes me feel that this has this gourmandish feel because of the chocolatey patchouli. There is slight bit of floral nuance, and then again when this one starts to dry down further, the vanilla pops in. But the vanilla tone in this one is nothing overly sweet. This has this beautiful spicy character to it. More importantly, there is actually this balsamic character to it, this resinous character to it, gives this fragrance this ambery quality and this very balsamic, spicy, woody tone. Okay, yeah, very balsamic. Even in the far dry down, this is balsamic. This has this vanilla character to it. The benzoin, the tonka bean, the vanilla through and through with this balsamic character, with this spicy tone from the cinnamon and the cardamom playing slight bit of aromatic spicy tone. Overall, a dark type of fragrance, nothing fresh. This has the sweetness, yes, beautiful sweetness, but also the spiciness complementing the sweetness. So If you like balsamic vanilla fragrances, this can be a wise pick for you. I like balsamic fragrances, so I'm liking this fragrance a lot. Very well done. I gotta tell you one thing, that this fragrance showcases this slight bit of dusty tobacco like feel, although no tobacco listed in this fragrance, but I get slight bit of dusty tobacco like feel, but nothing extremely prominent, but it's there somewhere. With the balsamic character, this is actually really good. Now, is it close to Creed Creed Centaurus? Well, I have to say that yes, this is very close to Creed Centaurus. Yes, very close. Very close in a sense that I'm gonna still give this a rating of 80% similarity, because I think 20% I need to give this to Creed for making something like Centaurus, and a clone is always a clone. You might give this more than 90%. I can see many people give this fragrance more than 90%, but to me, I think this is 80%. Similar to Creed Centaurus, 80% is super duper good, excellent dupe of Creed Centaurus. I gotta tell you another thing, that to me, this one also gives me the vibes of Stronger With You tobacco, Amouage Boundless, and Amouage Royal Tobacco. So yeah, a mix between those three fragrances as well. But dear oh dear, this is very close to Creed Centaurus in the dry down. The opening will vary a little, because Creed Centaurus, when I tried Creed Centaurus to me feels very creamy. The Creed Centaurus has this sandalwood that pops up quite nicely. That's the only difference to me. Creed Centaurus is creamier than this one. This is more balsamic. So yeah, that's the difference. But if I try to nitpick, I can actually discover many differences. This is a banger of a clone, so let's not actually nitpick. Super duper close in the air. Many people will actually fail to decipher which one is which. Creed Centaurus and this one, Rayhaan Crimson. Beautiful clone. I must give credit to Rayhaan for creating a fragrance like this. Now let's dive into the performance. Performance from my first trial, I extracted 5 to 6 hours of longevity on my skin and clothing combined. Very good performance, no doubt. No complaints from my side. 2 hours, a very good projection. When I applied this and went out, a fellow fraggot brother, he actually got the wafts of this fragrance and he was complimenting me on this. So for 2 hours, this projects quite nicely. Longevity of 5 to 6 hours. So with time, this is going to get better. Middle Eastern fragrances, with time, these fragrances are going to be better. Even this one is going to be better, okay? So 6 hours of longevity is not bad, very good actually. And 2 hours of projection. So there goes the performance. Now weather scenario, occasion, weather scenario, this is a winter-based fragrance. Fall winter-based fragrance, you can use this when you're indoors, in your air-conditioned environment. When you're somewhere cooler, this is going to work really well. So in winter season, this is going to be a banger. But in controlled temperature as well, you can rock this, no problem. I can use this fragrance all year round, no problem from my side. I'm gonna rock this fragrance all year round. I kind of like it. All year round fragrance for me, but specially targeted for winter. So spicy, vanilla, aromatic cardamom. You get this slight bit of dusty tobacco like feel. Kind of spicy, kind of dark, so will work for winter. Now, occasion wise, you can try this anywhere you want. Casually, formally, no issues. But to be precise, this is going to work fabulously when you are dressed up. Yes, when you're dressed up. But you can use your fragrances whenever, however you want. This is a very good casual, formal fragrance, no problem. Inoffensive, yes, this is dark, this is spicy, this has this vanilla dominant tone to it. So you be the judge. I can wear this fragrance whenever, however I want, wherever I go. No problem for me. So there you go. I've talked about the occasion, the season. Now what is left? Nothing. The pricing. The pricing in Bangladesh, this one costs within $25. That is 3,000 taka or so. Thanks to Fragrantica Bangladesh for bringing this fragrance, very good fragrance. So yeah, that's it for today. Now do subscribe to my channel if you like my work. Also join my Facebook group Fragrance Fanatics of Bangladesh. Take care everyone. Peace.